Well, good morning, everyone. I want to use this opportunity to um, react to few of the news making rounds all over the world, and I've read through a lot of news from different platforms, including interviews in channels, televisions, and that of TVC. Um, People are giving out their opinions. People are also trying to defend, and some are like rejoicing over what has happened to the supreme leader of IPOB, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Sincerely speaking, if I may say my mind, if I may expose what is really stuck in my heart, I would really speak, or say some things that could make few people to start reacting negatively, because right within my heart is stored a lot of anger, heaviness, and things that would make one almost go insane. So I have been strong, but I said let me get up to say one or two things, and I would like this video to go viral. That being said, Nnamdi Kanu as a person is an ideologist. Nnamdi Kanu is a man that God chose for a peculiar task. And that task is to bring about the actualization of the sovereign nation of Biafra. But one thing I want us to know is that agitation is not a criminal offense. I'm a pastor by the grace of God. Even in the House of Assembly, like the Senate House or the House of Reps, people agitate also when they look at issues on table not treated the way it ought to be treated. You will see agitation. For the fact that agitated against what was done doesn't make them criminals. Agitators are people who, after looking at a thing critically and are able to kind of weigh the issue in a balance. And if that issue was not properly handled, they come up with an agitation. Why do they agitate? To ensure that the power that be, the people in government, goes back to look into the matter and then readdress it. It's a simple matter. To readdress a matter that was not properly addressed. So Nnamdi Kanu has never, for one day, say anything that incriminated him. No. Everything he is saying was to bring the mind of the government of Nigeria to certain issues they have overlooked. Sincerely speaking, people in Aso Rock might not really know what is happening in the downstream, down line of the country, where the poor masses are dying on daily basis. Criminal, activities going on everywhere. Some time ago during COVID, that was last year. Last year we could not sleep with our two eyes closed because people were hungry. So some hoodlums took advantage of the lockdown and started rampaging homes, robbing and even raping. So people had to take the security of the area in their hands. I do go out, to make sure that at least the area is secure. So what am I trying to say? I am saying that rearresting Nnamdi Kanu is not a top news. It shouldn't be a top news. Oh, it shouldn't be. It should be a time to make what was wrong right. It's not even a time because, to be very candid with you, the people behind this young man are they are not something to take for granted, sincerely speaking. The people with him are so much. And see, look at, I just watched a short clip of what happened at Port Harcourt. The moment crowd of people, both in trucks, in buses, and a large number of them on foot, crying, release Kanu. That is just a little of what could be coming up in the nearest days. So my advice to the federal government is to be careful the way they are going to handle this matter. If you mishandle this matter, that thing you are avoiding, you might use your hand to call it into being. You don't know what could be at your backyard. I am talking. You don't know what could be at your backyard. You don't know. So don't look at Nnamdi Kanu as a person, a singular person. Look at him as a representative of the desire and yearnings of millions of people from the south and the southeast. Not even from the south and the southeast, even from the southwest, even from the north central, even from the north, far north of Nigeria. Don't think holding him, you are holding a single person. You're not holding a single person. You're like holding the entirety or the entire people that have surrounded him, that have bought his ideas, that now run with his ideas, whether he is there or not, whether he says a thing or not. They know what to do per time, per minute, per second, per hour, per day, per week, per month, per year. They know what to do. They've been educated, re-educated, and re-educated by this man. That this man has duplicated himself in the lives of several millions of people. Not only the southeast, not only the south-south, not only the southwest, even in the north or north. So, destroying him, malhandling him, or killing him won't solve a problem. I am 50 years this year by the grace of God, and I have looked at few things, critically close, and I can say, okay, this is how this should be, and that is how that should be. So what am I trying to say in essence? For the first time in the history of Nigerian government, to listen to the voice of wisdom. To listen to the voice of wisdom. This is a trial that God is giving to this government. If you malhandle this young man, note that it's no longer Nnamdi Kanu that called for war in Nigeria, not just in the southeast part of the country, but in the entire states of the country. It's no longer Nnamdi Kanu that calls for war. It is now the Nigerian government who has bluntly refused, to heed to the advice of the wise that called for war. A word is enough for a wise. Thank you so much. I'm a Nigerian. I love this country. But I want the people we voted. I've been voting. I want the people who voted. I was a member of CPC before it was merged with APC. I was a secretary of my ward. But when I saw what was going on, I said, this is not politics. As a pastor, I wouldn't want to do anything that would, destroy my reputation and prestige. So I removed my hand from anything called politics. But I love Nigeria. And I want the people of Nigeria, the government per se, to heed to the voice of the wise, lest they will end up trying to stop what they use their hands to ignite. God bless you. Please share this short video and let it get to the people that it got to get to. God bless you. Thank you so much. Bye for now.